am the founder and CEO of the Make-A-Wish Foundation in Israel. Co-founder, actually. I started the foundation with my husband. I've been in Israel for the last 25 years, of which 4 we went back to the States. We moved here in 1991. The foundation started in 1980. I'll bring something to show you. One moment. By this little boy, Chris, gracious, that wanted to be a police officer. He was 7 years old, from Phoenix, Arizona, and when he told his mother, when he was very, very sick with leukemia, but I wanted to be a police officer, she made it happen. And she got the local Phoenix Police Department involved. 2 officers, Scott and Frank, helped her, and that was the beginning of Make-A-Wish 35 years ago, and 350,000 wishes later. And he was sworn in, he gave tickets, he was they called him the bubblegum trooper because he was 7 years old, and very unfortunately, less than a week later he passed away, and in his memory, today we are all over the world. Make-A-Wish Israel started in 1996 in memory of my brother David Spiro. We were looking for something to do in his honor because he was a huge philanthropist himself, and I knew of the foundation by being involved with it growing up in Los Angeles, so we brought it to Israel 20 years ago. Well, around the world, like I said, 350,000 wishes have been granted. I can speak only of Israel. In Israel, we have granted over 3,000 wishes, and we are in 40 countries around the world, signing every year 1 or 2 more countries to be part of this mission. What really motivates me is to see the hope, strength, and joy that the children receive while they're waiting for their wish, the day of their wish, and even what it does for them after their wish. It's remarkable. Tal Ben Shachar from IDC did a wish impact study with Professor Anat Shoshani, proving that the wish does make an impact on the child's health. The scholars were incredible. The child responds better to medication. They are much more excited about life in general. They stop thinking about all of the pain and all of the fear, and instead of that, they begin to think about all of the things that they are looking forward to because of the wish. So there is truly an impact of a wish. That motivates me, obviously, and moves me forward on a daily basis. To continue to reach every eligible child with a life-threatening medical condition. Just in Israel alone, over 300 children are diagnosed with cancer, and we treat children that have all life-threatening illnesses, from transplants to heart disease, AIDS, and any life-threatening illness. So you can imagine it's over 500-600 children a year. So to be able to reach all of them by having a stronger donor base, more events, a strong volunteer base, which we have, but by building and growing all of that, we'll be able to get to more eligible children. Well, I think everyone is doing a wonderful job if they're working with children. I can only talk about foundations that work with children, and what we say differentiates us is one child, one wish. So many of the other foundations that deal with children, they're either giving them medical equipment, which is very, very important, or medical services, or they're sending them as a group to amusement parks in Europe or Disneyland, for instance, in the United States. We get to the heart of the wish, whatever it is, and that child does that particular thing alone. So for instance, if a child wants to meet Johnny Depp, which we have today, we will make sure that that child has an experience alone with Johnny Depp. If a child wants a tree house or a pirate ship, whatever it is, it's that child and his wish, his magical, magical wish that his family, of course, is involved with, and very often the community as well. And it becomes more personalized. So I think that that's what makes it different. The foundation as a brand is very, very strong. The name Make-A-Wish is world renowned, and in one of the branding books of the 1,000 best brands in the world, we certainly would like to be that in Israel. And for years we were Mishedet Lev, which is exactly the same foundation, and then we changed the name to Make-A-Wish. It was always registered as Make-A-Wish, but we used the Israeli translation. And so there was a little bit of a hiccup there, but a very strong, important brand that retailers, wholesalers, all of the industry are very proud to have when they do social responsibility initiatives in their corporations. So I think we're in the right direction with a great PR firm, advertising firm, and a great board of directors.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.